kind of prepared a written statement, make it easier for everybody, because I know sometimes when you guys do an incident report, it's hard to get all the details. You mind if I write down your name? S. What's S for?
Huh?
What's your S for?
Sheldon.
Shelby?
Sheldon.
Sheldon, okay. Thank you.
Adviento.
Is that Spanish or Portuguese?
Filipino.
Filipino. Okay, and sir, what's your E? Edward?
Yeah, Edward.
Edward? Are you okay?
Yeah, I actually have an APB out for you.
Really? Why?
For you, female party saying you were harassing her.
Female party.
Down in Ranchos. We'll read you that later when you read your
okay.
rights.
Oh, really? Okay, what's your last name? U-E-H-A-N-A. Junior? Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, here's my...
So, can you just tell us what happened initially?
Yeah, well, I wrote it because I know that when you guys do incident reports, it's just a little scratch, chicken scratch.
I'd like to hear it come out of your mouth first.
Sure. Okay. Well, what happened was I was resting and I heard someone come on the property because the dog was barking. The property is up here on South Point Road and it's quite secluded. That's why I'm meeting you here. There's two lock gates. The first gate, I can show you a photo of it. It's in about 15, 20 feet from the road. It's a silver gate. It has two signs on it. One that says Kapu. It says Sacred Aina. And another sign says $10,000 fine for trespassing. And it's locked. Okay, then further in on the property, maybe 2/10 of a mile, there's another gate. And I can show you a photo of it if you'd like to see. That sign says notice, warning, private property.
By chance the same property where is the person you're living with on that property supposedly leasing that property from somebody else?
Well, she's leasing, but she's also lien holder on the property.
Okay.
She's one of the owners of the property. Charmin O'Shea?
It's an older couple from, I believe I dealt with them before, and this is all going to be a civil matter.
Well, no, this is criminal. This is trespass.
How is it criminal? Tell us how it's criminal.
Okay, well, I have the party that came on the property wouldn't identify himself. I just have a photograph of him. Maybe you guys recognize him? Or?
I don't know.
Can you see his photo?
Okay, so this person isn't the person who owns the property that went on there?
No. The owner, Charmin O'Shea, is one of the lien holders on the property.
Okay.
Did you know that? She's one of the owners.
Okay, well, until I see some kind of documentation about
that. Well, you never saw documentation from the other owner?
Well, we told them that it was a civil matter, so we didn't get involved.
Well,
and then they had to evict you guys off the property.
No.
That's what we told them.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't become our problem. It's a civil matter for that.
Well, some things are civil and some are criminal. Trespassing and harassment are not civil.
Well, what I got was you guys weren't paying for the property, so they wanted you off the property.
Oh, well.
That's what I got, and that's why it became civil.
Did you see evidence of that?
Well, I don't have to.
I can say you didn't show up today.
It's civil. We don't get involved in civil matters.
Right, that payment is civil, yes.
So that's why we don't collect no evidence, because we don't have nothing to do with it.
But harassment, disturbing the peace, threatening, those are not civil. You can't take that to civil court. If you harass, how will I take that to civil court?
You got to explain to us what you're trying to say is harassment and trespassing.
Well, if there's two gates...
You just said there's a person on the property that you don't even know.
Yes.
And that's as far as we got.
I want to show you his photo. He wouldn't identify himself. He wouldn't tell me his name, but I have a photo of him.
That's fine. You go ahead and
Picture.
Well, you're hereby served. Okay, the 3rd District. trespassing. There's 200. That's fine.
Okay. Maybe you know this person. If you'd like this picture, you can take a picture off here if you'd like.
I've never seen him in my life.
Yeah, I haven't seen him either. I've been here since 2003. Okay, so you don't need a written statement.
You have to explain to us.
This
So
man,
who owns the property?
Charmin O'Shea, Carol
Okay.
Zimmerman, and David Rudison.
Where are they? Because they have to make the report.
Well, Charmin O'Shea is the person who's received the trespassing harassment. She can't come here because she's sick in bed. She can't walk.
Okay. What
So
about
I'm
the-
here.
Okay, but you don't own the property. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm making the complaint. I'm making
Okay,
a
you're a
claim.
reporting party, but we need to talk to the victim, who's the
I'm
owner
a
of the
victim.
property.
I'm a
You're not the
victim.
victim. You don't own the property. All you can be is a reporting party, reporting a
Well,
trespass.
I dwell on the property.
But still, that
Okay,
if you
so
dwell there, we need to talk who owns the property.
yeah.
If you're trying to say somebody trespassed on your property,
Okay,
we need
so
to talk to the property
okay,
owner.
so Edward, you're refusing. Okay, I'm not
I'm not
surprised.
refusing. We need to talk to the
Okay, well,
victim.
so you're not going to give me an incident report number.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm saying
Well, 'cause
we
you're
need to
not
talk to the
following
owner. And you're saying she's so sick that she can't come and talk
She
to
can't
us.
walk. No. She's in
And you
bed.
don't want us to go onto this property.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just said it's difficult.
Well, can we go there and talk to her?
You'll have to ask her. Would you like her phone number? I could have you call her.
Okay, well, all we can do then is we can just document what you're telling us until we talk to
I
the victim.
appreciate it. Thank
That's
you.
all we can do.
That's all.
And
I
we're going to take care of this
I will.
APB that we have for you.
Okay.
So can you just write down this lady's info and then
Her
we'll
name and
contact
phone number's on here, on the statement.
What's her info?
I'm William.
No, her info.
That's her name right there, Charmin.
Charmin.
And that's her phone number. And that's her last name is Gail O'Shea. Her last appellation, sorry.
And her number is a 256.
Yes.
3192.
It's an 808, yeah. You're welcome to keep that. I have a copy already.
What's the address for the property?
It's a TMK and I don't have it offhand.
But it's located on South Point Road.
Yeah, it's 2/10 of a mile down. And you know where Patrick's house is?
No.
The first house, the blue-gray house. It's right next to that. The gate is right next to that property. It's the first house down the hill, coming down on the.
Your name is William Gilroy.
My appellation is William, of the family Gilroy.
What's your date of birth?
I'm going to decline. I don't have a birth date. I was born. I was never birthed. You guys know about that? You understand what that means? No answer.
So what is on your driver's license? You don't have one of those either, right?
I have, but I'm not a driver, so I don't need it.
So I'm assuming that's your black truck in the parking lot also. It doesn't have
Yeah, it's private
license plate.
property. It's
Yeah.
private property. It's not state property.
Okay, but once it hits county property, which is the road,
The county property, the roadways are the people's roads, not the
Yeah.
county's roads.
but
We pay for those roads with our money
Yeah.
that comes out
Okay,
of the gas.
we can save that freedom
paper
talk
gasoline.
for a court. 'Cause once we see your car on the road,
Okay.
we're gonna tag you for
Okay,
everything, and
well,
we're
I'm-
gonna take it.
You do what you do your job and I'll do mine.
Yeah, we're gonna do our job.
Okay.
Every part of it.
Okay. Also, I do deny consent to statutory jurisdiction. I deny consent. Oh wait.
That's fine. He'll read your rights. You can
Okay.
refuse everything. We
No,
don't care.
I don't refuse everything. I don't refuse my rights. And you guys shouldn't waive your rights either. No one should waive their rights. So you just have to know what the rights are.
Hi.
Hi.
Is everything okay here?
Yep.
It's my farm. I'm the owner.
Yeah, well, this guy called, one of your customers here called us, wanting to make a report, but at the same time, he also has an APB out for him.
Oh.
Yeah, the same guy is part of that Freedom Rider movement, so he doesn't
Oh.
believe in his birthday, and he doesn't have to give us anything, and he doesn't have to have a driver's license, and all that kind of stuff.
That's not quite correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I live right next door. We just moved in 3 months ago.
Hi there. How are you guys?
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Happy weekend. Cool.
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna inform you what this complaint is about.
Okay.
On 6/15/2016, between 9:30 and 16:30 hours, Donna Madsen reported unknown persons came to her residence while she was not home and knocked her glass gallon jugs from the top of her hill that she had fishing line to them acting as a trip bar on her property. She related that William Gilroy has been harassing her and suspect he possibly did it. So this is what it's about. And that's why I have to advise you of your rights. And it's not only you, it was your other friend too. The other guy that lives across Donna. In the
Steve
house.
or Skip, we call him Skip.
Yeah, with the long last name.
Seriously?
That's
She
what it's
moved to
about.
Washington. I used to live in that house, and I have never harassed her.
Okay, well,
I've never been on that
I have
property
to
where she
read
lived.
your
though.
rights. I'm a police officer, inform you of your rights. You have the
Okay.
right to remain silent. You don't have to answer any questions.
Okay.
Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before you ask you any questions, and to have the lawyer with you during questioning. If you can afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time and talk to a lawyer. You understand?
No.
No, you don't understand.
You know what understand means?
What I look like? A dictionary?
Well, there's a lawful, there's a,
Do you understand what I read to you? You can say you understand, but you want a lawyer and don't
Okay,
want to make a
okay.
statement.
okay, let me make it simple then. I do not stand under your authority.
Okay, well,
Is that
I'm
what
just
you're-
going to put on
okay.
here that you're refusing and he's going to sign.
Okay. I'm refusing what?
Basically, you're refusing to answer me and saying that you
I
understand
did
anything
I did
because
answer you.
it's a yes or no answer. You said no because you don't fall under our authority.
I do not consent to statutory jurisdiction, but you, when you said understand, are you asking me understand? In
Do you understand what I read to you?
I do not stand under.
Okay.
That's an answer.
So if you don't want to fall under our jurisdiction and fall under our authority, why you keep calling us?
I'm calling you for a criminal matter.
Oh, now you fall under our
Okay.
authority.
We hired you. We pay you.
Oh, but when we say you gotta,
Okay.
have a license and drive on the road with a license plate,
I have something.
now you don't fall under
We
authority.
hired you to protect our rights, our property,
Okay,
and our liberty.
really? But yet
Yes.
at the same time, you don't fall under our
That-
authority?
It is our right to travel. We have a right to travel.
Yeah, sure,
And
walk.
we cannot pay. We do not have to pay to travel. No, it's a constitutional matter.
Yeah, well,
You're enforcing.
what did the court say when you went to court?
It's still in the court. That
Okay.
hasn't been resolved.
Okay, well, we're out of here.
Thank you. Hey, that's well. How can I? How do I resolve this matter about being?
You're not a victim of trespassing. The owner of the property is a victim of trespassing. Like I explained to you. So we gotta contact her. If she wants to make a case, she can make the case. You're just a witness or a reporting party to this. This is what problem. You don't fall under our authority and you don't want to listen to what we have to say and don't fall under our jurisdiction. What can you do? You don't even want to say you understand. Yeah, she is. That's what you say, but she made about 40 complaints against you. Yeah, and that's also the guy that she blames is harassing her and caused her to move to Washington. You don't want to listen to what we have to say because you don't fall under our authority and jurisdiction, then why are we having a conversation? Then shouldn't you follow under what we gotta tell you and our jurisdiction and our authority? If you're saying you hired us, really? And what do you? How much of your job do you do percent of the time? Really? I find that hard to believe. Because the whole movement over here to say people don't have to have driver's licenses because they don't fall. It's against a constitutional right. Okay. We have a right to travel. Yeah, but you're gonna say that, and you're gonna throw this constitutional stuff at us, but at the same time, you don't fall under authority. But who pays for the road?
We do.
Out of what money? Only your taxes? Gasoline.
That's right.
Tax money
It's
from
always
gasoline.
been that way.
So registration,
No.
insurance,
No.
driver's license fees. That
No.
doesn't apply?
You know what registration means?
Yeah, you're registering your car so
What
you
does
can
it- what
drive
does
on
it
the
mean?
roadway.
What does registration mean?
Do you have a dictionary?
I can tell you.
Sure, tell me. You're a subject matter expert on this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Because you're the one that's going to court for it.
Regis means property of the king, property of the legal. Registration means giving the act of giving your property to
Okay, you're telling me terminology that came from English from back in the ancient days. They didn't make up new words to confide in what you believe.
registration is giving your property to the legal.
Does anybody own your property?
And now I do because I just want that. If I put a state license plate on there, I don't own that thing. State license. Look at the registration. At the top it says state.
We're not talking here.
State line.
You didn't say that stuff before.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.